Shut up and sit down.
Essay on Organic Food. Organic Food Essay for Students and Children in English. Organic food is the umbrella term for agricultural, meat and dairy products that are grown using natural methods without the use of any synthetic processing. Organic foods are perceived to be healthier because they are free from any of the synthetic pesticides, fertilizers, or herbicides commonly used to increase crop yield. Only natural fertilizers such as manure or compost are used in organic farming. It also includes processed foods which were produced only using organic or natural farming methods. Buying organic foods at local markets will also support your small scale farmers financially, and you will get fresh farm produce directly. Organic foods are now commonly available in supermarkets after their increase in demand because of their health and environmental benefits. Organic farming is now being seen as profitable as many farms are following suit and producing organically. Here are the regulatory authority comes into a place that provides certificates to farms based upon their production methods, which are checked against a set standard. The set guidelines differ globally and include pointers like circular use of resources, ecological balance, and natural resources conservation. The growth of the market for organic food is due to its growing popularity among customers who believe in its superior health benefits and environmental benefits. To get that sense of security of safe and healthy food, consumers are now willing to spend more money on that assurance. The increased price, but then limits the affordability only. Also, the popularity of organic foods is higher among wealthy individuals who can afford them easily. Organic foods also translate to animal welfare, where they are subject to human treatment. They are not given any antibiotics or growth hormones but are instead grown naturally and in clean conditions. Organic farming also has some environmental benefits. It prevents soil erosion, uses less water, reduces pollution, increases soil fertility, and uses less energy. According to studies, organically produced meat and milk have better nutritional value than conventionally raised ones due to their better feed and better living conditions. Also, organic farming is free from any genetic modification or use of genetic engineering to make them resistant to pesticides. Organic foods do not use preservatives to make them last longer, as they are sold at a nearby marketplace as quickly as possible while it is fresh. Conventional foods pose a significant health risk, and organic food is free from almost all of them. Organic foods are produced using a system of ecosystem management and not external agricultural inputs. It considers the environmental impacts of the methods and therefore does not include the use of any synthetic fertilizers, herbicides, pesticides, veterinary drugs, genetically modified seeds, or preservatives. Organic foods are very often locally grown foods. Even though now organic food is available at supermarkets, there is some additional benefit of buying it from your local markets. Directly buying from a small scale farmer will help them financially. Also, you get fresh produce straight from the farms without any added preservative or synthetic chemicals. Some of the fruits with a higher pesticide level and should be brought organic are apple, kale, bell peppers, cucumbers, celery, peaches, potatoes, spinach, strawberries, and grapes, tomatoes, and hot peppers. Consumers should try and buy organically grown meat if possible. Due to the poor conditions and methods of raising animals by feeding them corn, grains, antibiotics, growth hormones, animal byproducts, etc. These have a significant health risk for the animal and the person consuming their milk, meat, or egg. Organic foods are priced higher than conventionally grown food due to the more labor intensive work. the cost of certification, and reduced crop yield as no chemical fertilizer is used to increase production in the short term. Due to this price difference, only a few sections of society have access to organic food. This is being improved slowly as the growth of the organic food industry has increased as demand for organic foods is ever increasing. The higher price of organic foods is often the point of debate because if the nutritional value of organic food is not higher than that of conventionally produced food, then how can the increased cost be justified? Studies do show that organic food is safer, but some also indicate that nutritional value is less than that of genetically modified. Organic food products such as meat and dairy products, on the other hand, have a higher nutritional value than that of the conventionally raised ones. Organic farming promotes sustainability over the long run. The aim is to maintain an ecological balance, soil fertility, and prevent pest problems. The approach taken is proactive, using methods such as crop rotation, intercropping, symbiotic associations, use of manure, and minimized tillage, which encourage the soil, fauna, and flora. The groundwater, which often gets polluted due to the use of synthetic fertilizers and pesticides, is conserved. Organic farming can also act as a restorative method of farming to promote the biodiversity of the region by improving the air quality and reducing climate change. The production of organic food has also brought about societal impact and changes. Due to the increasing demand for organic food in developed nations, some lower income countries produce organic food just for exporting it to other nations. The people in these countries might not be able to buy organic products, which leads to food insecurity. Also, food processing companies prefer to buy from one big farming operation that limits the participation of small farmers in these markets. Conclusion: organic foods have both environmental and nutritional benefits backed up by studies. The system of farming it follows is based upon maintaining a balance with nature. It uses agricultural practices such as crop rotation, intercrop farming to keep the soil enriched of its nutritional contents and prevent soil erosion. It also reduces pollution as the chemical fertilizers and pesticides used in farming seep down to pollute the groundwater. The demand for organic food is increasing, which will lead to an increase in organic farming practices.